Welcome to Techbrothersit. In this video, we're going to learn about unpersist function in PySpark. Unpersist is a PySpark function that removes a data frame from a memory or a disk cache. Now, if you data frame previously cached by using persist or cache function, we can unpersist to clean it up. And the syntax is very simple: data frame dot unpersist and then blocking and put the value either false or true as it accepts a boolean value. Now here are some notes that you want to keep in mind where to use it and when to use it. Use persist when reusing a data frame to speed up performance. So let's say we have used persist and we have put the data into memory, so we want to gain some performance improvements. Now always use unpersist after you are done to free up memory and disk. So let's say you have used the data frame, you have put into the memory, you have used it, and then you're done with everything, and then you want to use unpersist to clean up the memory and disk. So blocking true is useful when you want to make sure all data is cleared before moving on. So that's if you just leave to false, that's the default is going to clean up, but it will move with other processes or other actions, whatever it need to take. But if you will say blocking is true, it is going to wait for you, and then once everything is clear from the memory, then it's going to go with the next actions. If you don't wait, that means use the default block and false, Spark will start deleting it in the background and move on next immediately, but cleaning isn't finished yet. So if you have put a lot of data in the memory, and then you will go for putting another data frame in the memory, what's going to happen? You're going to have some memory pressure, so in those it will start deleting, but it can be slow process, and while you will put another data frame in the memory, that can build memory pressure. So in those cases, if you do wait, use blocking is equal to true, Spark will pause and make sure all memory disk used by the data frame is cleared out before continuing. So as I was telling you, like if you have a large size data frame that you already have put in the memory by using persist, so maybe you will use blocking is equal to true, let the memory clear out, and then go for the next data frame that you need to put in the memory for further analysis or whatever you want to do with that. So here is my sample data. I have Amir, Shehzad, that's just three, and we have 4 names here, and then we have column, only one column name, and here I'm creating a data frame df by saying spark.create data frame. Then I have to provide some sample data here and then a column. So this is what I use here to create my data frame called df. Then I can print this data frame by saying df.show. It will show all the rows from this data frame. Next, if I want to put this in memory, persist the data frame, store it in the memory. So what I will do is data frame dot persist. So that is going to put the data into the memory. Now I can go and say unpersisted df dot unpersisted. So now I created another data frame df underscore unpersisted, and then I applied unpersist on the actual data frame data persisted here. So we can also show this. It's not gonna be like you can't really see in the memory how it is doing it, but anyways, so you can persist by saying df.persist, then you will say df.unpersist, that will unpersist the data frame. And now if you want to say like, okay, if you want to persist again, you can put in the memory again, so df.persist again. So that I did it here because I want to create this example for blocking. So here we did not provide anything for the blocking, when we use unpersist, and here I'm saying blocking is equal to true. So here df unpersisted blocking, so we are saying df dot unpersist blocking and equal to true. Okay, so now data frame is now unpersisted, the block true, waits for the clean up. So that's how you will unpersist and wait for the entire data to be clean from the memory or disk, and then go for the next one. So if I execute, it's gonna not show a whole lot because we can't really see much how it's happening in the memory, but you can see that this is my original data frame. Then I did the persist, put in the cache, and then now I'm using unpersist data frame, non-blocking without any blocking is equal to false. That's default. And then I just printed out the data frame, and then again I put with the blocking example, and then I use the blocking is equal to true to clean up with the unpersist, so it will wait till the entire data frame will be cleaned from the memory, as we have put the blocking is equal to true. One thing I was telling you guys in the video, like, okay, how we will check in the memory if the data frame is persisted or not. So what you can do, let's say you have a df.persist, then it means store in the memory. Once you run that, what's going to happen is going to put in the memory, and you can use df.is cached, then it will return us true if it is a persisted or cached. So now if I will go ahead and execute this, what's going to happen? It's gonna show me value true. That means it is in the memory right now. Now if I will do unpersist, so let's say if I will do df unpersist and then check that again, if df is cached, now I will be getting value false. So you see right there. So you can use the is cached and to check if data frame is now persisted, cached in memory or not, but depending upon the true value or false value. I thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel, and I will see you guys in next video.